Leo, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and just find out what is happening in your world. Let's see if we can get one card on what you need to focus on. And your strength. What else do you need to know? So Leo, looking at the bottom of the deck, first, I was very quiet during that, and I have not yet been quiet. You are sign number 11 that I'm reading for, and I have not been quiet this entire time. So this indicates to me that you're doing a lot of internal reflection, which I can see that here in the cards, but I'm also feeling it too energetically. And looking at the bottom of the deck, you're trying to figure out what your next steps need to be. And then when you're ready to figure that out, when you've made your decision here, you're going to have some sort of conversation around, okay, this is my path forward. This is what motivates me. This is why I'm going in this direction. Because right now it feels like, so you're sitting in this devil energy, but it's influenced by the Page of Swords. So you're trying to figure out what needs to stay, what needs to go. Are there existing structures that need to be modified or just released altogether? Is there some sort of long-term plan that you've set up for yourself, some goals that, again, maybe need to be remodified or readdressed in some sort of way? When I look at what you need to focus on, we have the Hermit energy. This is more internal reflection. So the universe is trying to guide you into healing something here. Now, this could be some sort of structure or old way of thinking that you're trying to release. That devil energy can be some sort of unhealthy attachment to something. Maybe you just get very stuck in a specific structure and you need to figure out how to release it. It does feel like that Hermit energy is really going to help you if you do some work internally, really spend some time on your own thinking about it, figuring it out. That Hermit is, it's Virgo energy, and so it's meant to really ground you, focusing on what's practical, what's possible. I am seeing the Knight of Wands show up in your past energy, and it feels like you might have made some decisions here in the past or acted in a way that was very impulsive. It's showing up as past energy. It feels a lot like maybe these are the reasons that you put different structures in place, or, you know, maybe feel like there's these goals are there for a specific reason so that you're not acting impulsively, that you're able to really go after what you want. Because I'm getting such a difference here, and I'm trying to articulate because I'm getting back and forth energy. And so maybe in the past you had something, it was like, oh, shiny object, I'm going to go after it. And you did, versus, okay, well, if I want that shiny object and I still want to hold on to it 10 years from now, this is what I need to do in order to get there. And so it feels like there was a disconnect between the way that you used to act and the way that you want to act going forward. Page of Cups is showing up in your strength position, and I'm going to call this out now. You actually have 3 pages out here. So we have Wands, Swords, and Cups. The only one I'm missing is Pentacles. But your strength as this Page of Cups, this is about speaking your feelings. What is it that you want? What do you want to go after here? I do like that because this is what's driving you. It's your heart space. We've got Page of Wands, Page of Cups. It's what motivates you. It's what's going to make you the happiest. That's where you're focused. I am seeing 4 of Wands show up in your near future, so this is a reason to celebrate. This is really the coming together of 2 people, or could be 2 different circumstances, or it could be your path forward. There's something here. There's a reason to celebrate. The universe and how the universe is really guiding this situation. So we have the 7 of Cups showing up, and I have the 3 of Swords. So if you've had trouble making decisions here in the past and it feels like it's connected to these impulsive actions that you might have taken, there is this need to heal so that when you're balanced, you have an easier time making some sort of decision. So if you can heal this indecision, really kind of grounding yourself with that Hermit energy, then it's going to be a lot easier to make decisions going forward. It's going to be very clear what your path forward needs to be. Two of Wands is showing up in your hopes or fears position. So this is a hope. This is about seeing the potential in a situation, letting that be what kind of guides you, what your decision is. So that is about making a decision. And so is this card. We have Judgment showing up in your potential outcome. And so this is very clearly making a decision. This is what I want for myself. This is the path forward for me. Whatever that looks like for you. Let's see if we can get some additional details here. With the Devil and the Page of Swords, I'm getting the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this is really what you're focused on, that longevity, really creating some sort of future for yourself, something that is nurturing and has the ability to grow into what you want it to be. And so you're trying to get very clear on what that path forward looks like, what belongs, what doesn't belong. Again, kind of going back to that Seven of Cups, like you're trying to figure out exactly what you need to get rid of, what can go forward. Tell me about the Hermit. The Sun. Working on yourself, getting very clear on exactly what your ultimate goals are is going to help you figure out your path forward. The Sun is the ruler of your sign, so I do love to see that showing up here because there's an emphasis around what's going to make you the happiest. Really let that be your driver. With the Knight of Wands, I'm getting the King of Wands. And that's interesting because they're actually facing away from each other. And so the Knight of Wands was acting impulsively. King of Wands, you don't want to be that way anymore. You want to be able to make some sort of informed decision, informed action. So being able to move forward in a way based on your experience, thinking things through, having that clear sense of self to be able to say, no, this is exactly what I want. Because it gets confusing when we're not really sure what we want. But the King of Wands is sure what he wants. So male or female is just the energy of the card, but you can see where your mindset is shifting. You don't want to act impulsively. You want a very clear path forward. Page of Cups, I'm getting the Chariot. Love to see that. So putting yourself out there emotionally, having some sort of conversation around exactly what you want, it's in your best interest. It's your strength here. There's a lot of success around it. You're going to find that a lot of people actually support you in whatever it is that you're trying to go after. With the Four of Wands, I'm getting the Queen of Wands. I love this. So King of Wands, Queen of Wands, this is all showing up as you. And so the steps that you're taking are meant to put you on the path that you want to be on. This is getting very clear. So even though I'm not seeing like this right now in your near future, what's really motivating you and driving you is finding a reason to celebrate, going after exactly what you want here. It's what helps kind of narrow down all of those choices, all of those different options as far as your path forward, and helps you figure out which one is going to be in your best interest. So I do love to see that because this is taking that universe of paths and really starting to focus in on what matters the most. With the Three of Swords, I'm getting the Justice card. Yep, healing meant to bring you balance. Balance is going to be the key here. It's going to help you make those decisions quicker and more effective. With the Seven of Cups, I've got the Three of Cups. Yep. Focus here on what makes you happiest. That's what the Three of Cups represents. So it's spending time with friends and family, and it's just being happy in general. Two of Wands, I've got the Fool showing up. So brand new beginning. You want to make a very clear decision to move forward in a, whatever this direction is. It's cleared karma. It's this whole new beginning. You want to keep moving forward. With Judgment, I'm getting Death. So some sort of transformation. So there's a clear ending and a beginning happening. So the ending is going to be all these different options. That lack of clarity is coming to an end, and you're going to make a very clear decision on what your path forward needs to look like. So Leo, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.